In chapter 1830, Zachary finds himself in a state of disbelief and frustration when he discovers that his grandmother and wife have embarked on a surprise trip without informing him. Feeling neglected and abandoned, he vents his frustration to his sister in law, Liberty. Zachary is bewildered and hurt by the fact that neither his grandmother nor Serenity had informed him of their travel plans. He recounts how Serenity has been distant lately, often traveling for work and barely communicating with him. His feelings of insecurity are exacerbated by his perception that she doesn't prioritize their relationship. Liberty listens to her brother in law's complaints, which have become a common occurrence. She notes that he often comes to her to vent when he and Serenity have conflicts, prompting her to offer advice or criticize her sister when necessary. Serenity, in an attempt to prevent Zachary from complaining to her sister, has taken measures to limit his contact with her during their disagreements. She has even gone as far as preventing him from going out or making phone calls when tensions rise between them. Zachary's complaints revolve around his belief that Serenity doesn't love him enough and ignores him. He desires constant attention and affection from her, even humorously stating that he wishes to become a pendant, always hanging around her. Liberty reassures him that Serenity's behavior might be due to temporary circumstances and suggests that she might have withheld her travel plans to avoid disrupting his work. To help her brother in law, she offers to call Serenity and ask her to return the call. However, when Liberty tries to contact Serenity, she discovers that her calls are also going unanswered. Frustrated, she informs Zachary of the situation, revealing that she couldn't reach Serenity or their grandmother, whose phone is switched off. His frustration escalates as he realizes that it was likely his grandmother's idea to whisk Serenity away on this trip without informing him. He suspects that Serenity might have even changed her phone number to avoid his calls, which they find amusing. Feeling left out and abandoned, Zachary retrieves a note that Serenity left on the bedside table. In the note, she explains her trip with his grandmother and reassures him of her return before school starts, asking him not to worry. In a display of frustration, he crumples the note and throws it away. He lies on the bed, staring at the ceiling, unable to sleep without Serenity by his side. To cope with his feelings of abandonment, he decides to confide in his close friend Josh. He informs Josh about the situation, stating that his grandmother abducted Serenity and left him behind. Josh is initially bewildered by the unusual situation, but eventually finds humor in Zachary's predicament.